Hello, my divinities. Welcome, welcome. So as we prepare a little space here, I want to say thank you again to everybody who has been subscribers. But I want to touch on something. So on Facebook, keep in mind on Facebook, right? So people who are watching this today, I'm recording it Tuesday, the 11th, June 11th. It might upload a little later after midnight, but still. You're watching it either really late Tuesday night or early Wednesday morning, either way. I greatly appreciate all my subscribers. I really do. Because you guys, I'm constantly reminding you that this is my main source of income. So I am very grateful to those of you who have subscribed and are trying to support me. That being said, this is an exchange, guys. So whenever I create a platform subscription, when I say if you're on this, like on the 1111 tier or the $1 tier, the exchange is readings, right? So the post I made on Facebook wasn't for people on Patreon. It was for the people on Facebook. Facebook made that for me. All I had to do was post it and add a few words of my own. But it matters to me, the difference, because I feel like there was a few people who started messaging me or commenting on there, getting a little passive aggressive, like, I've been on Patreon for a while. Why am I not on this list? What's going on? First of all, Patreon and Facebook are two different platforms. That's the first thing. Second of all, just because you are supporting me in whatever way you can, I'm already paying you back with readings. You're not owed anything more than that. And third, I did not create that list. Facebook did. It is a weekly list. It changes weekly. If somebody has been a consistent follower for the past 3 months, but 1 week they were a little low, they're not going to show up that week because it's a weekly list. It changes weekly. So I don't appreciate the passive aggressive comments. I don't appreciate those of you who are commenting or messaging me, telling me how upset you are that you're not on that list, because I'm not sure what you want me to do about it. That list is a reflection of the people on Facebook who have been supporting me. And the Facebook support is just as equally important as the Patreon subscriptions, because Facebook is where I get my marketing done. I would not have subscribers on Patreon if you didn't see me first on Facebook. None of you subscribed because you found me on Patreon. You subscribed to Patreon because you found me on Facebook. So it is important to me to get people commenting, to get people reacting. And so it's just a show of appreciation. They're not getting anything extra except a shout out. So yeah, I didn't appreciate that. I appreciate the support, but I don't appreciate the feeling that you guys want something that I don't even have to give, because Patreon doesn't do shout outs like that. Only Facebook does. And they do it because they know that engagement really pushes my platform. So I hope you guys understand the difference and don't message me regarding that type of thing again. Okay? All right. So today we are not going to be using tarot. Today I feel very drawn to just using two different types of oracle cards. We're going to be using the Zodiac 108, which is just, I've used them before. And then we're going to be using the tea leaf cards. Hold on, let me turn off this candle. So I'm going to be going off of a message that I saw in a dream. It was very fragmented. I only remember bits and pieces, but one of the bits really stood out to me, and that was like, this is the message. So you know how some of you have seen those videos on Reels or whatever, where somebody's making a mold in sand so that they can pour in like lead and things like that, melted lead? That was the image I saw, and it had something to do with the fact that there is no mold for this. There is no preset concept or idea for whatever this is. So I don't know if this is a person or I don't know if this is a plan, or I don't know if this is an action someone's supposed to take, and the universe is letting them know there's no blueprint. You are creating the blueprint as you go. So let's look at that. What does this have to do with today's collective? And again, I'm only going to do part 1 and part 2 because yesterday I did Gemini's reading, and today I'm going to be doing Cancer's reading. Okay, so the first card we got is Ostrich Trap, Avoidance, Closed-mindedness, refusing to face reality, evade, feeling threatened, fake out, inhibit, fear-based thinking, steering clear, run for cover, just a conspiracy theory. Okay, so that's the first one. Interesting. Second one, also a Libra card, Sword and Scales, truth, justice, due process, by the book, appeal, balance, make amends, law, integrity, cut to the chase, fair and square, fair play, equity, even keel, legal matters, and hear me out. Okay. What else? This one is the Sagittarius one. Dice, gamble, taking a risk, luck, playing games, chances are, roll with it, random results, win or lose, uncertain outcome, playing the game, potential, fate, and what happens next. And then we've got another Libra card. Repairman, repair, fine-tune, heal, fix, many working parts, reset, proceed carefully, needs fixing, making adjustments, recover, skilled, make things right, mend, restore, and upgrade. It's a lot of Libra energy so far. Only one Sag card. Let's see. Ooh. Gemini now. Hammock, rest, relax, time off, pause, suspend, sleep, supported, meditate, inactive, recovery, find relief, vacation, waiting, suspended between two things, in limbo, and self-actualization. Okay, last but not least. Oh, we got 2. Gemini again, Wheel of Karma. Karma, dharma, destined, inevitable, cause and effect, divine intervention, cycles, luck, fortune, rise and fall, circumstance, consequence, divine will, and blind justice. Let's look at the one that fell out. Pisces energy, a roundabout, community, connections, new direction, keep it moving, controls the flow of information, solutions, circular reasoning, fluid, many working parts, perfect timing, and redirect. Okay, so let's scoot these over a little bit. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius, water carrier, humanitarian, generosity, nobility, balance, calm life, communication, compassion, unselfish, alleviate suffering, benefactor, care for others, humane, helpful, and ethical. So because of the original dream I had, connecting with what I'm seeing here, I feel like some of you are about to go through some experience where you've, 1, never experienced it before, but 2, I don't feel like anybody has ever experienced what you're about to experience before. That's why it's kind of warning you that there's no blueprint. You can't say, well, what did that other person do? So I have a better idea of what I should do. There's nothing of that here. It might have to do with a contract of some sort, because we got 1, 2, 3 Libra cards. One of them with an actual scale on it, could be legal. So for some of you, this is a legal situation that's going to take a turn for the better, is what I feel. Because all of this is very positive. Someone's taking a chance on you. And whether that is as a business partner, the Aquarius card, benefactor, stood out to me. So I feel, because this is a collective and it'll apply differently to different people, this benefactor to some could be spiritual in nature. So you may have a new spirit guide stepping in. For others of you, this is a very 3D person, although I have every reason to feel that this is definitely sent by your guides. But I feel The first card that came out with the ostrich trap sticking their head in the sand, it scares some of you. Or some of you are so scared you're avoiding something right now. Let's get some clarity, because these cards have so much variety on them that we definitely need clarifiers. Clarify ostrich trap. What's that about? Ooh, don't fall. Tell me about ostrich trap. No. We need a couple more. Okay. Oh, almost fell again. Oh, okay. Before I flip over, let's see what we got already. Okay. So we've got star, guaranteed success. We've got nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. We've got inkpot, problems to be resolved. We've got wealth. We've got boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. And then we've got rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Interesting. And let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck, we got caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. We've got lobster, financial pinch, and ladder, climbing towards success. Yeah, it kind of keeps pointing towards the same thing. So this benefactor, for some of you, if they're on the spiritual side of things, they're putting things in motion, especially with that Wheel of Karma card. They're putting things in motion, especially if you're in a really difficult spot financially. This is reassurance. It's not always going to be this way. It's changes on its way. It's happening. Things are shifting. I feel like this covers multiple things, though. I feel like security is about to be accomplished on multiple levels. Home security, financial security, possibly security in love, although that is very tenuous because Libra could be a partnership, but it could also be a business partnership. It doesn't have to be a relationship. But the wealth keeps standing out. Not only did we get the ladder, climbing towards success, we got star, guaranteed success. We got emotionally secure home, a nest, which is a home. We got wealth, and then we got the boat. There's a lot of that energy here. But it's clarifying the ostrich trap, where you're very closed-minded. Oh, you're closed-minded. That's what it is. So whoever, let me put it this way. If you're on this page, you resonate with me. Most of these messages will be for you. But some of you are closing your mind and saying, that's not possible for me, Rose. You don't understand. Nobody's going to come save me. It's not about coming to save you. It's the Wheel of Karma. Like, this is something that you have earned. And I think that, yeah, even the scale, it's, even keel. It's whatever you put in, you get out. And the Wheel of Karma, again, cause and effect, divine intervention. Like, it's time for you to take a break. The hammock, talking about rest, relax time. It's time to take a break, but I really think with the fine-tune energy here, the repairman, this is some of you, right? Some of you are you're arrogant. It's really what it is. That's going to be difficult for somebody to hear, but you are. Because you feel like only you could solve your own problems. You are more righteous than karma itself, because nobody looks out for you except you. So you are simultaneously dissing yourself, saying that you're not important enough for the universe to notice, and you're also exalting yourself that only you could think of the solution to whatever problems or issues you're facing. Okay. Let's see. Tell me about the sword and scales. Clarify sword and scales. talking about the sword and the scales. I think the reason I saw that vision as well was because it's trying to remind you, don't compare your situation to other people's. Other people, when you think, well, I'm going through a similar situation that this other person went through and they didn't have this happen to them, why would I sit here thinking it's going to happen to me? Well, you're not most people. You are your own individual person and you're on a different path than other people. So don't sell yourself short. Don't put yourself in this place of like, there's no way that that's for me. It won't be if you keep on with that attitude, because you could be your own blockage to this. Wouldn't that be tragic? You being your own blockage. Let's see. We've got Wishbone. A wish is granted. July. So for some of you, remember I just did a reading, I was talking about 6 months from now. Somebody's coming in to help you start putting this in motion. For some of you, the spiritual guide will come in July. For others of you, this 3D benefactor is coming in July to start getting things in motion. Huh. Look who we got here. El Señor Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. I wonder who that is. Yoke. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Dark woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Shark. Take care. Listen to this. Listen, I swear to God. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. I'm going to show it to you one more time. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. And chair-filled. Someone new is entering your life. What did I just say, bitch? What did I just say? So I really feel like some of you are... We're clarifying the card of Sword and Scales, which is basically about doing things by the book, fair and square, but it also says, hear me out. Hear me out. Spirit is saying, hear me out, bitch. Stop closing yourself off to the possibility that this is for you. Because you would be stupid to do that. We're offering you something, you're automatically saying, that's so cute for someone else, but that's not for me. Why not? Why not? Everything you want wants you. Everything you want. But you have to believe that. And if you don't believe it, you're going to literally close it off. The overall energy is school. Hidden secrets can harm you. February and rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. And then November right beneath that with shield. So for some of you, the person coming towards you could have been born in July. The person coming towards you could have been born in February or November. If it's an actual person. If it's not a person, then there's something of significance about these months where things are shifting for you. But again, it's a wish is being granted. But the thing is, it's kind of like that saying of you can take the horse to the water, but you can't force them to drink. Your guides are bringing something of a great magnitude to you, whether in the 5D or the 3D. And a lot of you are already like, yeah, but not for me though. That's for everyone else, not for me. Because only I can resolve my issues. Mm-hmm. Spirit don't need to help me? Well then. I don't know that that's the energy you want to take. Maybe just examine. This may have a lot to do with your ideas around abundance. A lot of you need to really examine, how do I put this? I'm always saying that you don't want to pick somebody who's a partner just off of their finances, right? And I still stand by that. You don't want to pick someone just off of what they look like. You don't want to pick someone based off of their connections. I still stand by that. That being said, if someone that you have a wonderful connection with has the connections you need to get you where you need to go, then honey, why would you say no to that? That is literally a blessing. That's a gift from your guides to you. So the next card are basically saying you have nothing to lose. Just take a chance. Picture that it's for you and see what happens. Just roll with it. Stop trying to figure out exactly when, how, why, where. Just trust. Let's see. Tell me about dice or gamble. Clarify the dice. Clarify the dice. Okay. So, let's see. We've got bird flying, news is on the way. Bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. Shield, you need to defend yourself. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. And four-leaf clover, great, good fortune. Then the overall energy is V as in victory in some endeavor. Younger woman, dealings or relationship with younger woman, and broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. With peacock, beware of great pride. So if you're all up in your ego, and some of you may not see it that way, right? Some of you are like, no, it's because I'm humble. I don't believe I am anybody. I want you to think about the fact that if you are that humble and you see yourself as like, oh, I'm nobody, don't you care about the people that you work with? Don't you care about the people that are around you? Don't you care about your children, your family? What makes you think the goddess or God isn't doing the same for you? That's coming from a place of arrogance. It's coming from a place of pride, because it means that you see everyone around you, but you don't think God does. So are you better than God or goddess? Do you think that you're at a higher level than they are? You think that you have more compassion than they do? Because that's kind of what you're saying. If you're like, no, I care about everybody, but not God doesn't care about me. Okay. You're about to get, if you can step out of this place of negative thinking, you will be about to get some news. For some of you, it's as simple as a new job that's going to pay very well. For some of you, it's a raise. For others, with Shield here, it might be a legal team if you're going through a legal issue. For others, it's a protector, so it could be very much in the 5D, but it's bringing you good fortune. It's bringing you victory. But not if you're in this energy. Look at this. If you're in the energy of great pride, the wish will not be granted. Not because they don't want to grant it to you, but because you're not in the right mindset. You won't be able to receive it. You won't even see it because you're like, it's not for me. And they'll be like, it's right there. No, but it's for someone else. I know. Trust me. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. I know it's not for me. And they're just like, okay, well, guess it's not for you then. This is like, this is like someone that you really like messaging you, and you laughing and cussing that person out because you think it's a joke. And they're just sitting there like, no, oh, okay, well, Guess not. My bad. Sorry I reached out. That's the energy you're in right now. And it could be because you've been through so much disappointment, because we do have the flute, the disappointment of friend or lover. Maybe you've been through a lot of disappointment and you're just like, you've lost faith. You've lost faith in your guides. You've lost faith in your purpose, in your plan, in your life. Whatever it is that you've lost faith in, the next card is talking about resetting that, fine-tuning that, upgrading that, restoring, mending that. Let's see. Clarify repairman. Because repairman, again, indicates whoever's coming in. That's the repairman. Either they are somebody from the 3D or there's somebody in the 5D, but they're here to repair your lack of faith. They're going to show you why you should have faith. If you just stay open. You don't have to be positive or negative, just stay neutral. If it comes, it comes. But don't automatically shut it off. Clarify repairman. Okay. So, we've got firecracker, excitement. We've got archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. We've got dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. We've got fly, a period of ill health, depression. And wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I'm telling you, the repairman is an actual man for some of you, actually. I can't say for all of you. But if it's not a 3D man, it is a 5D man, and it could be a god, an angel, an archangel. It could also be a one of your ancestors that is a male. Oh, and the overall energy is cup, you should accept valid criticism. Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment, and happiness. Somebody's coming in to refine you. Because you need to be able to accept criticism. You need to be able to take the correction someone's about to give you. So it helps if you're in an energy of excitement, because although it might be difficult to hear what you need to work on, it's meant to take you to a place of success. Why would you not listen, is what I'm asking. Because whoever this is, they're trying to open up new doors for you, new possibilities, new pathways. But you might take it a little hard, because we do have the fly, a period of ill health or depression. And then indecisiveness. So some of you may be in that place of, because we do have 3 Libra cards, 2 Gemini cards, a Pisces card, a Sag card, Aquarius. All of these signs can be a little indecisive. And I'm a Libra, and I'm saying this myself, so. Once they make a decision, they pretty much stick to it. But, well, at least Libra and Aquarius does. I don't know about the others. The others are mutable, so maybe not. But still, you're going to have a difficult time adjusting. But this is amazing. Like, this is a blessing. I just don't think you understand the magnitude of the blessing that this is yet. So stay in a state of excitement. Stay in a state of course it's for me. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for it. Bring it to me. I don't think this is love. I don't. It could be. I think for very few of you, it might be. But this is somebody who could be a teacher. This could be somebody who is a mentor. Or this, again, benefactor stood out in that other, the water carrier card. But it's definitely meant to help you. It's meant to help you build something. It's meant to help you build community, maybe. Or give you the correct information. Let's go to hammock, because that's definitely the indecision there. Tell me about hammock. Okay. Okay. So we've got fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. We've got tulip, great passion. Tree, affairs with your family. October. And hills, obstacles to overcome. And then the overall energy is ear, good news. Butterfly, a change for the better. And dog barking, advice for a friend. With mice, discord among friends or family. So for some of you, the indecision could have come because some of your family doesn't like what this is. So I keep seeing multiple things. In the most recent collectives, I've seen people who are in love with someone of the same sex and they're facing opposition. People who are in love with someone of a different culture or a different country, a different religion, maybe, a different belief system, and they're facing opposition. So there might be someone else. This fair man could be a totally different person if it is somebody in the 3D. And maybe this one feels safer to your family. Especially if this person already has great passion for you. October. October could be either your month of birth, their month of birth, or worst case scenario, this new person who is going to help you will come in July, but it won't be until October that you overcome these obstacles because the hills are here. There are obstacles to overcome. It's not going to be easy, but I feel like it's going to be really worth it. This is good news overall. Your life is going to change for the better, but I just feel like, here's the thing. I've talked about this before, but I feel like we forget the fact that our ego, and not only our ego, other people's ego, is very afraid of change. Not because it's coming from this egotistical place. It's because it's coming from the place of fear. The ego is meant to keep us alive. It's the reptilian part of our brain. So when there's a change coming up, the ego is immediately like, oh, change. Everything could fall apart. What if we die? What if it goes to worst case scenario? That is the part of you that starts overthinking and your mind starts going 1,000 miles an hour. We're not the only ones that go through that. Everybody goes through that. So especially if your family, the more developed someone is, the faster they can disconnect from the reptilian brain and think clearly. But the less developed someone is, they act, move, think, speak from the reptilian brain. So I'm saying that because I feel like the trouble with family will come from that. Your family's not going to like this change. Even if it will take you to success, even if it will take you to higher heights, they're going to be scared for you. Their concern will be for your safety. Their concern will be for, will you be okay? Will you ever have time to recover from this? Will you ever have time to relax after this? But it is good news. It's not, it just might scare some people. Let's look at the Wheel of Karma now, because this is a very fortunate event for you. Let's get some more details on that. Tell me about the Wheel of Karma. Okay. Okay, so we've got Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. I told you. Then we've got January. Then we've got coins. Money will be coming to you. Again, Peacock, beware of great pride. And career. Now, the overall energy is forest, muddled, unclear thinking, cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control, and door. Opportunities are waiting for you with boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve. I'm telling you, this is, I don't think this is romantic for the majority of you. This is some sort of job. This is some sort of offer. Something regarding this contract, something regarding this offer is going to require you taking a risk. It is going to require you taking a leap of faith. And for some of you, you may want to hide and avoid it and be like, no, there's no way that's for me. You are energetically rejecting it before it can even come in, so you won't be able to see it. Even it's like not, you won't be able to see it. For those of you who are open to it, you will be able to see it. You will be able to receive the offer, whether spiritual or physical, which for the majority of you, it feels physical. But other people around you, it may worry them. This offer worries them in some way. You will have to go through some trials. You will. I'm not going to hide that. Obstacles keeps coming up, but also victory and triumph keep coming up. It's just a matter of effort. Anything that you want is going to require effort. So let me put it to you this way. Let's say that this is a job, but it requires you to move. Let's say it pays really well, but it requires you to move. And if you have children, that would mean relocating schools. That would mean a big shift. Big shift. Is it going to be difficult? Yes. Is it worth it? Also, yes. Now, January could mean two different things. It could be someone else's month of birth, either yours or the person coming in. Or, I did say 6 months, right? July, all the way through December. Actually, July, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah. July to December. I just want to make sure. So I'm a little blonde sometimes. That's 6 months. So by January, something would be solidified, and then money would be coming to you. But you have to be careful to not be in this energy of, I think peacock here means something different, actually. Peacock is like, don't go around parading this until it's solidified. This definitely has something to do with your career. It's divine intervention, but it's meant to give you this huge boost. But don't go around, like, I'm not saying you can't be stunting on people, but don't do it. Hold on, my hair's falling apart. Okay. But don't do that. Don't make that your first priority. Let that be you just living the way you want to live would be stunting on people. You don't have to go around rubbing it in their face. That is not advised. Okay. Let's look at the last card, which is Roundabout. Let's see. Tell me about Roundabout. It like went really far, so I'm not gonna get it. But I did see the card. Tell me about roundabout. So the card that fell is Beetle, and it's good fortune. Okay, again, more good news. Okay, so we've got the Beetle first, and then we've got fair woman dealing a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Then we've got Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Mountain Road, I'm telling you, Mountain Road, you are on the road to success. Again, need I say more? Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assure success. How many times am I going to say success? Like we should make this a little game. Every time I say success, you do some jumping jacks. Now let's see how tired you are. I'm kidding. I would never do that. But this keeps coming back to, okay, so here's another way to look at it. For those of you who are like, oh, this isn't for me, there's no way that this is for me. I need you to think about all the times you've helped other people. Because that's what it feels like. That's why it's karma. You have accrued goodwill from your future self, for your future self. You have accrued points, karmic good points for the help, the support, the kindness, the love, the healing that you've given other people. That's why this is coming to you. So when you're sitting there saying, no, there's no way. You know, it's like, you need to stop saying, I'm trying to give it to you. Stop rejecting it. Because, again, the mountain road just implies it is going to be difficult. It's not going to be a walk in the park. It will come with its own set of challenges. Because honestly, if you really think about it, anytime you want to elevate, there will be challenges with it, right? So it's not going to be easy. But as long as you keep showing determination, you keep pushing through and show this personal strength, you're going to build some sort of community. You're going to build good connections. Your life is going to take a whole new direction. You're going to be redirected. But perfect timing is at play. So this isn't something you planned. The universe planned this for you. Overall energy is bell, announcement, desk, pay attention to your work. Feather, someone you know is independable and insincere. With bouquet, compliments from admirer. You need to be careful who you're telling about this. Because I feel like the next 6 months, think of it like a baby. Okay? When most women who believe in protecting their child, they believe in things like evil eye, they believe in things like, bad vibes and things like that. They don't like telling people when they first know that they're pregnant because they want to keep the baby safe. They wait until the baby has developed and is pretty strong, or they already gave birth and then they're like, here's my baby. That's the energy I'm getting here. Whoever this benefactor is, don't go around telling people until things are solidified. Then, because otherwise you might sabotage this wonderful opportunity. Okay? Okay, so let's move on to part 2. For those of you who are, I'm going to put part 2 on the subscriber side because I think that that's fair. I've been putting 1 and 2 on the general side, but because I'm only doing 2 parts, today's is going to be on the subscriber side, okay? So hopefully I see you there, and if not, talk to you later. Bye-bye.